You good?
Yep. Morning, everyone. Can everyone hear me now?
Turn up on your computer.
Yep.
Thumbs up. Some thumbs up, they can hear you.
Everyone can hear me now? Great. Thumbs up? Yeah. Perfect. All right. Good morning, everyone. Thanks for bearing with us. We got this up and running. Welcome to our 360 family. Happy to have everyone that's able to join us with us. Just quickly, this isn't going to be our normal. This is, still kind of a sign of the times, whether or not we were going to get in person for a company-wide meeting or operate our company meeting this way, just out of an abundance of caution for everyone's feelings and different situations. We decided that Zoom would be the best methodology right now. We will be doing local gatherings throughout the different offices with everyone for those that do want to get together in person. So whether that be up in the Cape Ann area or over in Marblehead, Swampscott area, or up along Route 1 for Lynn, Peabody, et cetera, et cetera. So, and then up into New Hampshire. So we look forward to getting together with everybody who wants to be in person over the coming 8 weeks or so up through Christmas time. So with that said, get this started. Our promise has always been from day one to wake up each and every day and work harder than anyone else on behalf of this company. We've promised a year ago when we sat over in Danversport with the acquisition of Advantage to strive for excellence in every facet of our business and to provide the very best ownership and leadership we possibly could in a personalized, family-oriented atmosphere. We hope we've delivered that, and we will continue to do our best to do so. And as always, I always say I'm a phone call away. Call anytime, day or night. I will get back and we can talk. I always want to hear good, bad, or indifferent as we continue to make 360 the best company we can. So with that said, just a quick, for those of you that are a little bit newer to us or recently joined us, the next slide.
Oh, there it goes.
There we go. All right. So for those of you that are just newer to us, obviously myself and Katie, my wife, are the owners of this company, and Carolyn has joined us a year ago when we made the announcement with Advantage as our Chief Operating Officer. In between the three of us and the incredible staff that we have, we're having slide issues.
There it goes. Okay, good. I got it now.
With the incredible staff that we have. It's an amazing organization. I can't say enough about Lynn and Bonnie and Jane and Yen and Christine and Ellie and Zosha. Obviously, as everyone knows, Zosha is now an agent with the company and no longer working for the company. She works with us now and is still available to some of you for appointments if you need some help with some marketing. But obviously, Carolyn and Ellie have stepped into some of those roles as we continue to evolve. So again, thank you, thank you. I can't say enough about each and every one of you that stepped into these roles and support over this last year as this company continues to grow. Couple of other congratulations we'd like to acknowledge. We have some Hall of Fame awards. We're playing a little bit of catch up. Some things were put in our lap last year, and we're going to play catch up through next spring. So congratulations to Jen Anderson and Ron Goulart from Jen and Ron Hall of Fame Career Award last year, as well as Angela Hurdle for their accomplishments. And then this year we have Anthony Gallo, Mitch Rosenwald, and then we have two others, Luciano Leone and Marcy Jingle. So congratulations to the four of you. Those are incredible accomplishments on your Hall of Fame awards. So a little bit, oh, sorry, one more. We have our top 40 under 40. These are interesting, Torchbearer Awards. So congratulations to Anthony Gallo and Angela Hurdle Falzarone. I call her Angela Hurdle. Sorry, Angela, who is in the process of having her fourth child. So it's incredible the volume that they do and the work that they put in. Just a little bit, so some of the younger or newer agents that are maybe newer to this business know. As I stated, Angela and her husband both work. Angela has 4 children, 2 dogs, a cat, a mouse, I don't know, all kinds of animals in her house. And Anthony has a full-time job. He's an accountant. But the two of them put their time in and day out and grind it out and have built themselves some very incredible businesses. So congratulations to the two of you. So quick recap of our history. We'll just get into this a little bit. So for those of you that don't know, I'll make this quick. 2016, we joined RE/MAX Advantage Real Estate. The following year, we partnered with Terry and Kathy Sullivan. 2018, we purchased the office outright, became RE/MAX 360, and grew the office to about 10 agents with about 65 million. 2019 was a good year, continued our growth. The Lynn office grew and we were 100 million in sales, recognized as Broker Owners of the Year. 2020 was the breakout year. This is when we all kind of started to get to know one another. July, we acquired RE/MAX Trifecta in Danvers, Mass, and brought in the wonderful agents that were part of those 3 ownerships, who are all still with us today. And then in August, RE/MAX Advantage, Beverly, Peabody, Gloucester, and Marblehead joined the fold. And that was a very special time. We were growing as an office, and I'm happy to say that from that acquisition, we had 2 agents leave right off the start. And since then, no one has left the company, and we've continued to bring us all together. So it was a good year. The company was recognized with a special award from RE/MAX for multi-franchise Broker Owners of the Year, which obviously cannot be done without everybody's support and continued work. So 2021, where we are today, I want to say, sorry, lost my spot. We were proud to announce this year that we have the merging of RE/MAX Village Properties in Topsfield. Neil and Andrea Anastas, great people, wonderful. We got to know each other over the years a little bit and then got together again this year. And it made a lot of sense for Village Properties to become part of RE/MAX 360. That Tri-Town area is an important piece of our foundation and footprint for the company. Andrea and Neil have done a tremendous job up there over the years. Their sales and volume is incredible. Village Properties will continue to operate as a team, and RE/MAX 360 will have an office up there that we can all continue to grow into, as we all have many, many customers who have purchased up in that market and will continue to be our customers. The next thing we are proud to announce today is, and welcome to this meeting, is Don Roberts and RE/MAX by the Lake. Don and I met 5 years ago at Broker Owner, our very first Broker Owner meetings up in Vermont. And Don and I sat next to each other, and that's where it all began. And we've stayed in touch on and off over the years, bumped into each other at different events. And this was a natural fit for 360. This gives us our locations in New Hampshire. It allows the 10 to 12 licensed New Hampshire agents from our 360 company now to work with Don's 10 to 12 agents up in the New Hampshire Lakes region. And now as a company, we have over 20 agents that are licensed in New Hampshire and a couple in Maine, and we'll continue to make strides to grow this company in a manner that fits what we're all trying to accomplish. Something we want to let everyone know as we welcome by the lake, Yen. Everyone remembers Yen. She was part of the Peabody office at one point. Yen had her second child. We brought her back into the fold, and we were so thrilled that she's back with us. Yen has been working hard to learn everything there is about New Hampshire and Maine, and she's been in communication with Don, and she's going to be the primary administrator for all New Hampshire and Maine transactions for the company, and assist with needed overflow with Bonnie and Jane as needed. So welcome, Don, and everyone from By the Lake. We're happy to have you guys on board, and it was great to get together with everyone the other day. So if I can just welcome Village Properties and By the Lake. And just so everyone now knows, for the sheer scope of our company, the addition of these 3 offices will bring the 360 family to 9 offices with about 125 agents serving all of Massachusetts, New Hampshire, and Maine. It grows the company by more than 10% in agent count and sales volume, and it now ranks RE/MAX 360 as the 3rd largest RE/MAX company in New England for agents, and number 5 in gross sales volume. So congratulations to everyone. We've all worked very hard, and we look forward to what the future is going to bring the 360 family. As you can see, some of the maps of our locations, it makes sense when you look at it from a view like this, from Lynn to Marblehead, Peabody, Beverly, and Danvers, Topsfield, and Gloucester, that Cape Ann kind of connection. It really covers our footprint that we wanted to create for the company and for, you know, where our sales and customers come from. And then if you look a little further, when we go up north, Alton, Wolfboro, all the lake region up that way makes sense. Our customers from around here don't move to certain parts of New Hampshire. They tend to sell their homes and go up to either the Lakes region or Florida. So this made great sense. I'm sure there's many of you out there who have family or friends or people that you know who have homes up that way, and you can let them know that you're able to service them now. So congratulations to everyone. And as we move forward, just a little bit about the company. 360 agent growth. We're now about 125, and sales volume close to 600 million. And this is a trajectory since 2017. So everybody can see this. It's been a great and very busy few years, and we hope to continue on with the strength and growth of the company. Just some reinforcement of the numbers. New England, when I say New England, it's Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Rhode Island, Connecticut, and Massachusetts. So by RE/MAX numbers, like I said, that puts us at number 3 and number 5 in GCI, and in Massachusetts, it puts us in the top 3 of all RE/MAX offices. A couple of points of interest so everyone knows. 360 average sales price on a home was $600,000 of all the combined offices. That would have been the 6 offices previous, Lynn, Marblehead, Gloucester, etc. By the Lake had an average sale of about $320,000, and Village Properties had an average sale of $925,000. So we'll be bringing those numbers together to average off, but it does allow for your customers to have many options. And when we get up to the Lakes region, 320 is a little bit of a funny number. That would be the average sale, but if you start bringing in lake sales and homes on the water, that number will change very fast. So I do look at the By the Lake offices is very similar to some of the Marblehead and Gloucester type offices with, you know, waterfront, water properties, luxury, and obviously Village Properties over in the Tri-Town area has tremendous sales for that area. The company, the last 12 months, interesting statistic, will have over 1,000 transactions and almost 600 million in sales, so $500 million in sales volume. Again, I can't thank enough to our staff and everyone that's a part of this company, including the agents and the interns and everyone. Those are incredible numbers for a company that 3 years ago was doing, you know, 2 agents and on its way to growth. So a credit to everyone. I can't be prouder of anyone and everyone that's on this call today, and we'll continue to strive for excellence. And just a number that we want to make sure everybody's aware of, because we do hear the calls about recruiting. We do recruit. We work hard at it every day. We've added over 40 agents through organic growth, non-acquisition, over the last 12 months. So we have recruited over 40 people to this company over the last 12 months. So we will continue on that path. There are many of you that send me phone numbers, names, texts, emails from about agents that you'd like us to get in touch with, keep them coming. Every single one I get, I pick up the phone and I call that agent. I text them. I'll keep them on a recruit list, and we will continue to nurture those relationships and build. Some of the agents that we've brought in over the last 12 months, I've been speaking to for 3-4 years, and had coffees with, drinks with, cigars with, whatever it takes. We'll continue to build those relationships. I look at recruiting very much like I look at this company. It's a family. It takes time. It's like a customer. We nurture relationships, get to know each other. And when they come in, it's not just about a split or what we can, match from someone else. They come here because hopefully they want to be a part of this organization and this family. And for an office of 125 people, I think we have a really good culture, something we want to continue to build on. So keep sending us over the names of good agents, and we'll continue to try to bring them on board. A little bit I want to get into our ancillary services. Ancillary services and divisional growth. There is an article from Real Trends data that came out that gross margins in 2014 for brokerages was about 17%. 2020, that was down to almost 13.5%, and that was down from a year ago at almost 14%. So the downward pressure that a brokerage feels these days in operations is tremendous, from cost of rent, cost of services, cost of product, and it goes on and on and on. And there's been a downward push, as I'm sure all of you have felt, in commissions from startups, zero fee companies, et cetera, et cetera. Everything the pendulum will swing like in anything else, but there will continue to be a downward pressure on services. What we need to do is to make more from the transaction as much as possible. And the stronger that we can do that as a company, the more resource we'll have to be able to put back into the real estate services and in return into you, our agents. So the stronger we can be as an organization, the stronger we can be financially, the better it'll be for everyone. They used to call them ancillary services. We're going to call them core, as stated in the article. Today, they are core, absolutely fundamental to keeping the company healthy. It's an important way to start viewing your transactions as an agent. National Association of Realtors, one-stop shopping, as efficient, convenient, reliable. We're into different generations. These generations do not like to shop around. They expect things to be simple, quick, easy. They are the one-click instant service generations that are coming, and we're all getting used to that, even myself. So we want to be able to go get a house, get a mortgage, get insurance, title, lawyers, and have it all in one-stop shop as much as possible. And that's something that we'll continue to strive for as a company, so that we can bring better services to you as the realtors. As many of you know, we've started with insurance about a year ago. We brought in Christine Doyle. Christine understands an agent. She is a licensed real estate agent, but her background has been 17 years of experience in the insurance industry. We'll continue to strive to grow the insurance business as a core of our operation. So as an agent, there's no pressure on you, but if you have any questions or needs, or want to reach out, you need a quote, it's coming down to a buyer that is a little tight on money and they need to make an offer on a property and how high they can go, and you need to know the exact amount the insurance will cost. Questions like that, Christine's there for you. Don't hesitate to reach out to her. She's based out of the Lynn office right now, and she's there to assist agents with insurance, but she's also just there as a person that in the office. If you need anything, don't hesitate to get down and see her. With regards to our next venture of operations, we're going to be getting into the mortgage business. This is something of a year ago we started. We purchased a franchise, which is part of Remax Holdings, called Motto Mortgage. We've been filing documents and applications and licensing with the state for about a year now, and we are waiting on our final review. So Mike Roberts is our chief sales manager. He is part of the company. He is on board. He works out of Danvers on a daily basis and will be starting to travel out to different offices to meet agents, but he will be our first in-house mortgage lender. Mike is active and can write mortgages now, even while we await state approval. He is operating under a sister company friend of ours. So, and then we will open up Model Mortgage 360, which will just be known to the public as Model Mortgage. So everyone, when you see Mike, say hello to him. He's got probably 15 to 20 years of experience in mortgage lending. His last stint for about 8 years was at Bank of America, where we took him from. Plenty of background and knowledge, and he's a local guy and a great person. I think you'll all get to know him and enjoy him. So anyway, welcome to Michael, and keep an eye out for him. Commercial, when I talk about divisions, we do have a commercial office, and they have brought in millions of dollars in sales volume to the bottom line of the company, which is good for all of us. John Wellington is one of our accredited commercial practitioners. John is based out of the Marblehead roster. He lives in Marblehead, and you might see him around. Jake Van Meter. Jake is under the Lynn roster, and you will see him out and about. Many of you have already met Jake. And Kelvin Peters, also out of the Lynn office roster. All three of them together are our commercial division. They are licensed, accredited commercial practitioners, and are there to assist you. So reach out to them if you have questions. Reach out to them if you just maybe need some help with a different approach to a property, especially if you have a multifamily. They're there to help maybe with an income approach, or to demonstrate a cap rate for you, for your clients, and to help determine a value that might not be more of a residential sale. So don't hesitate to reach out to those guys. 85 Exchange Street was the old Lynn office. That's where we had the commercial office located out of on MLS. And it will stay that way in MLS through the end of the year, because if you drop an office during the year, you drop the numbers from the office. So once the year expires, the 85 Exchange Street location will disappear. There is no more physical office there, just so everyone knows. That office was moved to the new Lynn location at 471 Linfield Street. So, but the commercial guys will be around if anyone needs them. If anyone else is interested in the company of becoming a certified commercial practitioner, reach out to us, let us know. We can get you in touch with that program in RE/MAX. And that way you'll be able to be featured up on the company website under the commercial division once we put that up there. So with that said, there's been a lot of changes this year within the company. RE/MAX. RE/MAX, as some of the more experienced agents know, was always just RE/MAX Real Estate, RE/MAX LLC, and we were part of Integra. Well, RE/MAX has gone through some changes over the last 4 or 5 years. RE/MAX is now a publicly traded company under RE/MAX Holdings. RE/MAX Holdings makes up a multitude of various businesses and offerings. Some of those, as I stated, Model Mortgage, Weemlo, a processing company, a bunch of tech companies. The one that affects you and I and all of us the most is real estate, obviously. So that balloon, that iconic symbol of real estate, is also different. We are no longer part of Integra. We are RE/MAX LLC. Some of you might ask what that means. We are no longer part of a sub-franchiser. We now report to corporate headquarters in Denver. So for all of you, that might not have changed much of anything. For us, it meant a whole different layer of partners, bosses, however you want to refer to them. So Rob Bergeron and John Downey, most of us have known over the years. They are still with us. Rob and I communicate almost on a daily basis about different aspects of RE/MAX and happenings that maybe affect our offices. John and I talk probably every 2 weeks to a month about potential strategic growth opportunities and things that are going on around us that I want to make sure I'm aware of to protect our company. And then from there, Ed, Kevin, and Josh, who I've gotten to know very well over the last 6 weeks or so since this has occurred. Our other layers of bosses up through LLC. Just so that some of you are aware, our region has changed. So we are part of New England, they call it, the Northeast region. The Northeast region makes up everything you see here in red. We are much larger of a region than we ever were before under Integra. And our New England region, as I stated before, includes Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine. Those are the 6 states that we are lumped in with and are part of. So when we start talking about New England and then the Northeast region, this is how we are worked on up the chain through RE/MAX. Like I said, for a lot of you, you might say, what does this have to do with me? Part of it is, I want everyone to realize that you're part of something larger than just maybe your office in Peabody or Lynn or Wolfboro. You're part of a much bigger organization that's worldwide. This organization encompasses all around the world. It's the largest real estate organization in the world. You're part of a bunch of like-minded entrepreneurs. RE/MAX has been a company that is built on entrepreneurship. I always say, it's your business, not mine. This is a company that creates a structure for you to operate your business and hopefully operate at the highest levels so that you can earn as much income as you strive and push yourself to make. We all are out there to serve customers, and when you're part of RE/MAX, you can feel pretty good about the brand and that the people representing it are like you, and they're not just here to say they're a realtor. They're here to run their business. Little bit of traveling over the last 6 weeks, but for the year, I've been to Orlando, Florida twice, Portsmouth, New Hampshire twice, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Austin, Texas, Amelia Island, Florida, Marco Island, Florida, and then this weekend I'll be to Naples, Florida. Not by choice for the most part. This was using the opportunities that were put in front of me to get to know our new leadership and build lasting relationships with them and a lot of other brokers that are part of our network to try to help put us in a position to grow this company and be as good a leadership group as we can for all of you that are part of the company. So you may have asked why all the growth. I'm sure that's been a question, why we're doing what we're doing. There's some certain things that come to us with growth, and we knew what those were, and we were striving to achieve a certain level of growth so that we could have access to those tools. There's certain products that we could not get our hands on that our competition had, and we couldn't get a piece of those unless we were at an enterprise level, and those pretty much begin at about 150 agent seats. So we've gone ahead and initiated some of those, even though we're not quite at 150, but it made financial sense and it's good for you. So that's one of the main reasons why we've entered off on certain growth. And the other is, the larger we get, the more we can leverage services and costs for you, our agents, to bring in more services and more product that's going to benefit you, and that we can leverage against industries. So those tools are very important for all of us. We hope that this growth will provide those benefits and services that aren't available to other smaller RE/MAXs and independent offices, and they're not. So hopefully we'll see the benefit of those as we go on. Some of the resources that we've always had are not leaving you. The ones that have, whoops, did I go right past something? Oh, I did. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry, I stepped right over. The next few months, we listened to everyone. You guys have spoken to us. We've had meetings in different offices. We've had many phone calls with different agents. You've told us what's going on in your markets, what kind of downward pressure you're getting from other companies. So some of the things that we're going to be implementing in the coming few months, we're going to continue the integration, embracing the technology and training of RE/MAX tools and tech, Megaphone, First, Photify, RU, and more. For those of you who haven't gone into your platform lately with Remax, RU is completely redesigned. It's an amazing tool. There is so much training in there for you. There should never be anyone that says there's not enough training. It really just takes initiative on your behalf to get in there and start to learn. We will start initiating some trainings with those tools as well. So for those of you that like to train interactively, we'll be hosting some of those. We will continue with the Anita Hill classes. We partnered up with Anita Hill right after the acquisitions last year, and it has been a very good move. We're very happy with Anita. Carol and I, we reach out to her probably every few weeks if we have questions. She's there to bounce ideas off of, and we'll continue to run her classes. So something that I know everyone loves. We get good reaction to those classes, and we'll continue those. Communications and phone systems, Ring Central. We're going to be signing on with them. Last year, we switched over to TPX, which was a good move. It brought everything together. We cleaned some things up, but from there, we're going to upgrade to Ring Central, which will bring a more consistent service operationally for the company as it grows. So that'll be coming out. We have a new accounting system that'll be coming online. This is a system that is available to us with our growth. It's an important product. We looked into it. We like it. It will give agents an ability to have a private portal where they can go in and issue their own 1099s, where agents can go in and view their progress, can view their earnings, transactions, if they met a cap, et cetera, et cetera. So we're really looking forward to get that up and running, and something that we'll be training people on next year. And it'll give you more direct access to your business and to your systems. MoxieWorks. MoxieWorks is a company that, one of those companies that we could not access unless we were at an enterprise level. MoxieWorks, some of you may know, were the brand that was partially behind Design Center with Integra. Integra used some of their services to have that partnership, not fully. But we looked into MoxieWorks, and at the behest of some of our agents who were getting challenged in a marketplace with the product that they offered by some larger companies. And the product is far superior to everything we've ever seen or used. So we've entered into a partnership with them, and coming soon into the first quarter of next year, Moxie Present will be launched. Moxie Present, for those of you who don't know, little video coming up, but it'll give you cutting edge services with regards to buyer and seller presentations, CMAs, et cetera. We're going to continue to upgrade integrations and reworkings of the current workspace. We're going to continue to try to bring to the company, for whether it's storefront or WeWorkspace, but we'll continue to try to provide access and location for everyone, for their customers. And then obviously one of the big initiatives that'll be coming out is the launching of Model Mortgage. So stay tuned. Those are just some of the highlights that'll be coming out over the coming months. Some of the services that aren't going away, obviously, Back at You, some of the posting that we do, the automated social media, the new to market and solds, all of that will continue to be a part of our offerings. So don't want anyone to think some of the more popular tools that we've launched are going away. They're not. This is a good chance just to take a break for a second. I'm going to play this quick video. It's a few minutes long. It's about Moxie Present. Give everybody an idea to take a look at what this is all about.
Expect accurate information delivered to your install diligently. Meeting these expectations isn't an option. If you want to stay
I just wanted to speak up in case there's no sound, so we can email this video later, but it's a great little video.
I think because it's coming from Carolyn's computer, if she unmutes herself, it might resolve it.
All right.
Ah,
So I was just told there's no sound. So we will get that link off to you and make sure that everybody can see what this is all about. This technology is going to be something that should be very special for the agents in the community. It'll give you a tool that not many will have out there, and we're going to customize it for you. One of the features that this can do is it can customize. We can have different product already pre-set for you that you can drag into your presentation. So whether it might be a video of the lakes region up in New Hampshire, or maybe it's a video of the coastline over on the Swampscott, Marblehead area, it might be, you know, personalized video you did of downtown Peabody, or maybe up in Cape Ann, or maybe it's just a video of two of your own. You'll be able to pull that product in and make this presentation your very own every time you do it. So sorry that you guys didn't get to hear that. Go to the next slide. So that partnership was going to be with Reasley, Broker Easy, and Agent Easy as well. That's what the back end that we were discussing earlier. That back end will be an extension of our back end, our broker office, to you as an agent. It'll give you dashboards where you can track your performance, see the status of your compensation plans, menu plans, forecast income, pending deals. It'll help you track your pipeline. So this is just another tool that'll be available to the agents to help build their business and their back ends. So we'll get into towards the back end of this meeting. Just a fun fact we want to put out there for everyone that's been in the business a while and forgets, and we hear about all the new agents that have joined this real estate world and have gotten their license, because it seems like there are thousands upon thousands of them, and that is true. Just remember, it is a fun fact. 87% of all newly licensed real estate agents will fail within the first 5 years. They are going to disappear. So it's important to run and build your career like it's a business. That's what we always promote. This is not a hobby. This is not something just to be able to say you do. Run it and build it like a business based on relationships that turn into customers, which will then become your advocates. It's an important fact. You know, everyone wants to talk about leads. You always hear about leads. How do I get them? Do you provide them? I might go work for so-and-so because they give us leads. We just want you to know. And we follow these stats. In the last 5 years, leads that agents pay for grew from 5 million to 100 million per year. That's how leads have grown. So when you say I need leads, I remember 5 years ago, trust me, I was calling people back that called me at 4 in the morning on Zillow. I'd answer the phone. How you doing? What's going on? You just called me. What do you need? And those Zillow leads were pretty good back in the day, because 5 years ago, there was only 5 million of them. Those have morphed to 100 million. That's how watered down leads have become. We haven't had that much of a population birth. So it's not what it once was. You should remember leads versus customers. That's what we want people to understand. There's a big difference. You want customers. Build relationships, get out there every day and shake someone's hand. If you go out and shake hands with 1, 2, 5 people every day, just at the coffee shop, through your neighborhood, somewhere, supermarket, and you start to convert those people into your customers, those customers will become your loudest advocates, and each one of them will keep referring you business, and they will not be blind leads. They will be soft tosses to you. So that's what I want people to remember. Don't sit home and wait for a lead to pop on a computer that somebody's going to charge you 35 or 40% for, or that you paid $1,000 to get maybe one decent breath over the phone. It's get out there every day and work at your business, and you will be one of the survivors. We want everyone in this company to survive and not be one of the statistics. As far as our company culture goes, just to put this out there for everyone, these are some of the things that we are most mindful of, and we want everyone to keep in mind. We want everyone just to be kind, be respectful, and foster a sharing and collaborative atmosphere. And when we say that, we want that to be how we treat each other in this company, but also how we treat other agents and the general public, the people that we communicate and work with every day. If you be kind to people and be respectful of them and who they are, and share and collaborate with them when they need your help, it will pay you back in dividends. So those are very important to us, and we hope that they can become part of your daily business. We'll continue to strive for that small family atmosphere. I know as we grow, that becomes a worry for everyone, and it's also a worry of ours. So we will continue to foster small family atmospheres from our different offices and the cultures they have, but also by providing you access to all those offices, and to continue to grow the company out as a larger organization, which should benefit all of us. So don't ever hesitate to reach out and talk to us. As we go on into this year, it's November. I can't believe it's November. We're going to come into the season of giving. Last year, we combined office cultures on the family, on the season of giving. And this year, again, we will get back into the season of giving. I don't know if anyone's going to hear it. We might as well just skip it. Yeah. So we won't play the video since no one will probably hear it.
What's our video from last year?
It's the same video we did last year, and this year we hope to do some new video. So we'll be getting together with the different offices again. I know Gloucester and Beverly, we're up there with Bootstrap and the Pantries, and Lynn, we had the Boys and Girls Club and those needy families, talking with the leadership up in New Hampshire. They have organizations they support. So we'll be getting together with everyone and look for an updated season of giving email MailChimp to come out later this week as we get into the November and December seasons. It's important. Please get involved. If last year you didn't have the opportunity or you were new to us, just keep an eye out this week for that. And all I can say is try to give back. We all work hard and have decent lives, and there's always someone out there that could probably use something more than we can. So if you have a little bit to give, we'll all do it together and have an impact, hopefully, on a few organizations. RE/MAX Revival, please, 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 please register and go. If you are available on November 16th, Boston Marriott, Burlington, right off the highway in Burlington. 10 minutes, 15 minutes, maybe an hour for some, maybe 40 minutes for others, but not too far away. It's not a bad hotel. They'll have a nice setup going on. If you know RE/MAX, they'll do it right. You have two premier speakers coming, Jared James and Terry Watson. Just to hear them talk and energize the room and some of the things that they'll discuss, you'll get something from it. This is free. We will send another link out to everyone so everyone can have an opportunity to register if you have not. But again, it is free. It'll be an opportunity to get together with a couple hundred of your other closest RE/MAX friends. And we'd like to see as many 360 agents here as we can. This is also an opportunity to recruit. If you have a friend, a buddy, licensed, unlicensed, thinking of, not happy where they are, let me know. You can register them right through your registration link as a buddy, or I can do it. Just let me know. And we'd like to get as many non-RE/MAX 360 family members there as well, and welcome them to the culture that we're all a part of. So please get on and register as soon as possible. RE/MAX always supplies great food and drinks, and we will also be there. So if you're there, you will not pay for a drink. Just let me know. Come out and have some fun with us. With that said, In case you can't go on the 16th, on the 18th, we will be getting together in person at the Lynn office. Some of you were able to get there during our first gathering last month. That space it's a unique space. It's very nice. The greenhouse, we've continued to add a little bit to it and clean it up. So on the 18th, we'll do the grand opening there. It'll be a good photo op for the company. We have a couple of cold air balloons that'll be blown up, and we'll utilize this as our second gathering of the company in person. So if you want to invite again, someone that's not part of the company that you think might benefit and we're trying to bring on board, invite them down. Lucille's Wines will be catering the alcohol for that event that night. We'll have food, and we write 4 to 6, obviously somewhere between 3 and 8 p.m. People can linger, hang out, have a drink, relax, enjoy a cigar in the greenhouse. But please come out. We're going to continue to try to do gatherings every month, whether they're at this office or we go on the road. We want to make sure we all have opportunities to get together in person and maybe get to know some of the other agents in the company. The next big event that we want to make sure everyone's aware of is R4 2022. If you have not been to an R4 event, you are missing out. Trust me, these are amazing, intense events. You have got to be practically 1 foot into the coffin to not get energized when you go here. Number one, it's Vegas. 2, RE/MAX puts on a show like no other. You can have anywhere from 10,000 to 15,000 fellow RE/MAX attendees there. We fill a stadium. The best speakers are there. Some of the best classes are there. The mingling and interactions you'll have with other agents is tremendous. Those opportunities are fabulous. We want you there. We want as many 360 family members to attend as possible. If you have questions about the scheduling, any of that, call me. I've been, I believe, every year since I joined RE/MAX. I do not particularly enjoy flying to Las Vegas, but once you're there, it is a great time. So with that said, R4 2022, try to get over to that. The agenda is on the next slide. You'll be able to see a little bit of what's going on. Zach Brown Band is the headline performer for us. That is a private concert. Every year there is a private concert for RE/MAX. One year it was Journey, another year it was Bon Jovi, so forth and so on. Zach Brown is this year's performance. So it's always on the last evening, that Wednesday. So schedule accordingly. But please take a look at the agenda. You can get on to R4, the RE/MAX events page, and you'll be able to register right there. With regards to registration, if you are a member of RE/MAX 360, you can receive a $100 discount off the base registration just for being 360. That was something that is provided to our office, and we're passing it along to all of our agents. So your $549 base registration for everything in the classes and all that goes on is now $449. And we would like to challenge you to go. So for any agent who registers and attends R4 2022, registers and attends, we will reimburse you $100 for any transaction closed during the first quarter of 2022. So every transaction you have in January, February, or March of 2022, we will donate or refund or give you back $100 up to the base registration costs. And we'll make that reimbursement after the R4 event and at the close of the quarter. So what does that mean to you? Close 4 deals. 4 deals in 3 months, plus the $100 discount, and you basically are going for free. That's the challenge. We want to challenge each one of you individually against yourself. I know in the past there's been competitions where the person with the most transactions or the highest volume, and I don't find that to be fair to agents that are new or starting out, or maybe they do 8 deals a year, not 30 deals a year. So challenge yourself. Register for R4, get signed up, invest in yourself, You'll enjoy it. You will learn there and close some deals, and we will reimburse you for them so that you can get out there. It's a great time. All right. So anyway, I wanted to get that off and out to everyone. And that's pretty much it, guys. Like I said, this is the first time we've done this. We'd like to do an in-person meeting every year for a company, make it more of a party. This is a little bit boring for everyone, I'm sure. The plan in the future is as such. Every spring, we would like to have a company gathering. The RE/MAX awards come out in the first part of the year for 2021, and then they are sent to us. And we would like to have some sort of spring gathering where we can all get together, have a party, family, friends, and hand out everybody's awards to one another. And then maybe once towards the end of the year like this, we'll do a company-wide kind of factual meeting like this, where we can update you on initiatives, things that are going on, statistics, numbers, this kind of boring stuff, and let you know where we're at. So that's the hopefulness for 2022. Again, reiterate, between now and Christmas, we hope to get, well, not hope, we will get out and have smaller gatherings in all of our individual office spaces. And, you know, whether it's at a restaurant or a bar or in the office, and get together with the agents. We want to be able to be in person with everyone as much as possible, even with COVID still kind of lingering in the background for some folks. So if you are able to come out and attend one of our events, whether it's Revival, the Lynn Party, or when we get some scheduled on the calendar over the next 2 months with everyone, please come out and see us. What else can I say? I saw a challenge accepted under one of the questions from one of the Zambranos.
So let's get into
I've
it.
actually seen them in Vegas before, so that will be a good night. Ricardo and Jose. Jose needs a break, just had a new baby. And Jose Ricardo, you guys confused me. And John Conley, excited for MoxieWorks. It's an awesome product. John, Claire, Jody, some of the group over there were having some challenges with some of the competition who had access to certain product, and you know, we're happy we were able to step up and bring this to the company. So I think everyone will benefit for that. Zach Brown set a record for consecutive sold-out concerts at Fenway this year. Thank you, John Wellington. And great challenge. Good. All right. I'm glad everyone enjoyed.
Oh, baby, sorry.
Raise their hand if they have a question.
If anyone has a question, you can raise your hand. I'm happy to hang out and talk a little bit, or if not, we'll end the meeting, and my phone's available. Just call me. But hopefully didn't miss anything. So thank you, everyone.
Hold on, I'm gonna unmute myself for a second.
You might get an echo here. You turn your volume down. Thank you. Sorry, we've got tech issues in here. So I just want to let everyone know I'll be sending out a recording of this meeting. First of all, Al, I'm very impressed you got through all those slides in 1 hour. I have scheduled I was like 40 slides. That's going to take 2 hours. So have a glass of water. So we'll send out a copy of this recording to everyone after the meeting. I'll post on the private page as well. I am going to include links to register for R4, to register for Revival, and some other information. I do see a few things in the chat here. I'll make sure I'm not missing any questions. I'll just thank yous. And again, if you have any questions for Al or myself about anything we talked about today, please just reach out. And then the big thing, the follow-up to this is there's going to be a lot of training coming out around the stuff we talked about today. We'll be doing trainings for Megaphone, we'll be doing trainings for MoxieWorks, we'll be doing all kinds of different trainings. That'll all be happening over this winter and into the spring. So please be on the lookout for that. And as always, call, email, reach out if you need help with anything or have questions about everything. All set. Thank you, everyone. You are off. And then
I didn't want 2 hours. hours.
I know, it's a long.
That